I know there are those who are comfortable now because they have the system in the deep state, but I'm telling you, this is very dangerous. And one day you'll cry because of this law that we are passing.
In a stunning revelation that has sent shockwaves through Kenya's political class, President William Ruto has accused members of parliament of pocketing a staggering 10 million shillings each, all to influence the passage of one of the country's most critical laws, the anti-money laundering bill. Tonight we break down what this means, who's involved, and why the fight against money laundering could decide Kenya's economic future. To understand the weight of Ruto's claims, we must first understand the law in question. The anti-money laundering legislation was designed to tighten Kenya's financial system, crack down on illicit cash flows, and protect the country from being blacklisted internationally. For ordinary Kenyans, this law matters because it affects banking, trade, foreign investment, and even how money is sent from the diaspora. Yet, according to Ruto, some lawmakers weren't interested in protecting the public interest. They were interested in protecting their pockets.
The latest Sokohuru in the Senate. Because you have to accept, by virtue of the position I hold today, I am a consumer of raw intelligence. I know what's going on. Where does somebody find 150 million? Where? Huh? Is that his money? That is money that belongs to the county. Is that correct or not correct? Yes.
Do you, for example, know that a few members of your committee collected 10 million shillings so that you don't pass that law on anti-money laundering? With those words, the president laid bare what many Kenyans have long suspected: corruption within parliament itself.
Let me ask you, members of parliament who are seated here. Do you, for example, know, that a few members of your committee collected 10 million shillings so that you could pass that law on anti-money laundering? Did you get the money? So, going forward, we are one team. Yes, there are people who are destroying the credibility of Parliament. And they are collecting money in the name of Parliament. And some of the time, or most of the time, that money never gets to Parliament, it gets to a few people. We are not going to shame them. We are going to arrest them. Yes. Do we agree? Do we agree? Yes. Whoever is giving and whoever is being given and whoever is doing whatever it is, we sort them out. Because the reality, friends, the reality is that there is a problem. And we all know here, tukitaka tu kusema ukweli, there is a problem. And unless we sort it out, we are going to destroy our nation. We are going to destroy this nation unless we sort it out. And we must be as candid to ourselves here as we are candid in implementing what is transformational for Kenya.
The president did not mince words. He accused not only those who received the money, but also those who gave it, warning that both sides of the deal will face arrest. Why is this such a big deal? Because money laundering is not just about secrets, deal in smoky backrooms. It's about stolen public funds being hidden, drug money finding its way into the economy, and terrorist financing slipping through unchecked.
I want to thank the members of this House who have risen to the challenge to cleanse this country of money laundering, of wash, of being condemned to a pariah state, being put at the same level as Somalia in this region.
We must remember that the key words here are proceeds of crime and anti-money laundering. And it has become a national security risk for this country.
Kenya has in the past come under pressure from global bodies like the Financial Action Task Force to tighten its financial regulations. Without strong anti-money laundering laws, Kenya risks sanctions, reduced investor confidence, and a crippled economy. In short, this is not just about corruption in parliament, it is about whether Kenya can be trusted as a global financial player. The public reaction has been fierce. Many Kenyans see Ruto's statement as both a bold admission and a call to action. Opposition leaders, however, are demanding more than just words. They want names. Civil society groups are calling for independent investigations. Ordinary citizens are asking, if the president has intelligence on which MPs pocketed the bribes, why are they still walking free? Others see Ruto's remark as political theater, a way to pressure MPs into loyalty while shifting blame to slow reforms away from his government. This controversy is just the latest in a long line of corruption scandals that have plagued Kenya's parliament and government institutions. From inflated tenders to ghost projects, Kenyans are wary of hearing about billions lost while poverty, unemployment, and high cost of living persist. The president also pointed to another troubling trend. Individuals, including MPs, suddenly accessing hundreds of millions of shillings without any clear source. To many, this is a proof that money laundering is not a distant problem. It is happening right here, right now, at the very top. So, what happens now?
We must make sure that we get resources to the grassroots, but we also must make sure that the resources that get to the grassroots is used for the people, not other ways. And so we must do for the national government as well.
Ruto has promised arrest, but will MPs truly be held accountable? Or will this be another scandal that fades away without consequence? The anti-money laundering law will likely pass, but the bigger battle is whether Kenyans can trust the lawmakers who are supposed to serve them. This story is not just about 10 million shilling. It is about the soul of Kenya's democracy. Because when laws meant to protect the people can be bought and sold, the question remains, who really runs parliament? The people or the money? I've been your one and only Director Jao. Kindly don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates. Being Director Jao, I will remind you that whoever has a brain, sense is expected.